we are live. Hey, everybody, how are you? Okay.
Christopher.
Work's been a slog.
How's it going? That's a great way to start today. Um, okay. I wanted to, hello, welcome to the Dice Brigade. This is our Cyberpunk 2020 actual play. I am Chris, the referee of this game, and we're going to introduce our players, starting with the. I'll go from left to right on my screen at least. So, first of all, we have Zen. Hey,
Yep.
Zen, can you tell us
Yep.
about yourself? What role you're playing, and just a bit about your character, like what he looks like and what he does.
So I'm a fixer, human, and then I'm wearing basically like a trench coat.
So I'm a fixer,
all black,
human,
wearing like a hood and
and
everything, and that's pretty much it. Like if you need anything off the street, I'm the one that you talk to.
Okay. So then we have Corin.
So I'm Corin. I am a techie. I work for, graduated from Night City University in applied technologies and computer science. I work for a small time computer repair company, but on the side, doesn't make ends meet, so I gotta do some odd jobs on the side in order to make ends meet. So I can
Okay.
fix anything for you.
Awesome. Okay, and that takes us to Marty. Go ahead.
Marty is a techie, more of the mechanical side of doing repairs. He runs a mechanic shop. Looks like your typical grease monkey / biker.
Okay. And finally, we have Laurel.
Okay. I'm Laurel, and I grew up in the combat zone. I am a rocker girl. Have more of like long hair and wear a lot of black.
Okay. All right. And last time a couple weeks ago, we recorded a session, and I messed up on the settings and did not record you guys. So you could hear me talking, you just couldn't hear you guys. So I've checked. It looks like that's not a problem this time. So I'm sorry about that, but I will give a quick recap of what happened. Essentially, one of Zen's contacts contacted the group to ask for their help because she works for Combat Cab, and they had a problem with their cabs breaking down. Combat Cab is the #1 rated TV show, and they take celebrities into the combat zone, film it, and bring them back. Well, they believe that one of their cabs with their star, Lewis, was in the had broken down in the zone, and because of the problems their vehicles were having, the drivers would not go back in to rescue them. So in a pinch, she contacted Zen, who had helped her out before, and the group went in there and was able to rescue this group. What they found out was that there were these little black boxes installed onto every vehicle that went into Combat Cab, and that was acting as a kill switch. At a certain point, it would just completely shut down the vehicle, making that obvious sabotage. So she said that she would look into She said she'd be looking into it, and she would be in touch at some point. And so the thing is, Laurel and Marty were both seen on television jumping out of this armor-plated SUV to save these celebrities. And that is on the #1 viewed TV show. So that kind of got you guys some attention.
Love.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully it brings some customers to the mechanic shop.
Right. And so in my head as well, you guys have been at the Holy Angels Church on the north side of Night City. They've been allowing you guys to live there, and I have just had you guys as helping out in the soup kitchen. Father Kevin appreciates the additional security as well, so that's why he's allowed you guys to stick around for so long now that you guys are coming into some money. what originally you guys went there because you didn't have a place to stay has kind of just worked out for everybody included. So anyway, uh, hey, Laurel, are you wanting to do anything about that phone call you got? Are you wanting to do anything now, or do you want to wait on that?
Let's wait. I might bring it up for an argument later.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So you guys are all in the soup kitchen. It's not dinner time yet. You guys are just kind of killing time. It's a January 10th in Night City, 2020, the distant future of 2020. And you guys are again. It's a cold, rainy afternoon. So what are you guys doing around a table while you guys are killing time? Let's go reverse order. So I'll start with Lauren. What are you doing around this table?
Playing a card game and just talking.
Okay. So Marty.
Yeah, I guess just sitting around hanging out.
Okay. Corin, you doing anything fun?
I am fiddling with a device from work that I'm trying to repair.
Okay. And Zen.
I'm looking at that phone that I found before and looking at the contacts' names.
Okay. All right. Looking for some future things. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are chilling in this soup kitchen and homeless shelter, you hear a bit of a commotion at the front door, and you see some excitement as a group of people go. It's like they recognize somebody, and so you're seeing this kind of this group of people that are here in the homeless shelter kind of mob this individual that just walked in.
Do I recognize the individual?
Well, give me an awareness / notice if you want to do a quick check. Hold on.
All
Hold
right.
on. Time out.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see what happens. That would be a 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, you were able to catch a glimpse as soon as you heard the commotion. You looked over, and it seemed like it was Lewis Lindell, who was the host of the combat cab that you guys rescued. If you guys remember from last session, when you guys backed up the ATV, Laurel jumped out, and she kind of had to yell at him because he was in shock, and was able to get him into the ATV, which was safer than the cab, and they were while Marty was able to attach the tow strap. And he's very kindly greeting the people. He's signing autographs, and because this is the #1 rated TV show in Night City, so he's coming through, and he's just trying to politely say excuse me, trying to get through, and he sees the group of your group here, and he approaches finally, mobbed by this crowd of people, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys have a place that we can talk?"
Is there a room for us to be able to go and talk to him alone, or?
Yeah, they're probably at this point. Father Kevin, who's dealt with celebrities before, and some of the nuds kind of shoo the people away, and they're like, "Oh, show your manners and stuff." So, and you're ushered to one of the offices that one of the nuns would use.
Okay.
So, Father Kevin, not Father Kevin, Lewis, he's a very attractive man. You know, obviously somebody you'd see as a leading man in a TV show. Brown hair, black hair combed over. He always wears a white suit jacket into the combat zone. He's got some cybernetics in it. He closes the door and he said, "Hey, I just came by to thank you guys again for saving me back at the combat zone. I really appreciate that."
No problem.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Well, if that's what you do, how would you guys like to do a job for me?
I
Can
mean,
you
we'll
give
do.
us,
Mm.
can you
we'll
give
do
us more detail?
more details. Yeah,
more
that's a
detail.
good.
Yeah, that's always a good idea to get details from the job you're trying to do, the job you want to do. Okay, he said, well, there is a bar that is located near Night City University. And Drew, you would know this location. This is called the Newgate Prison. It is a very popular spot in the near Night City University. They seem like they always have like up and comers there. Sometimes the band doesn't have a lot of talent, but the smash is cheap. So um, he said. So the problem is, it started about 2 months ago when the band that was coming in for the night was randomly or seemingly randomly assaulted by some of the voodoo boys. And then the next band that tried to come in was murdered by them outright. And Larry hasn't been able to get a band book since then. And now he's struggling. Now Larry is a very good friend of mine. I knew him. I went to his bar every day when I was going through college. Drank too much probably, but he was a mentor to me, and he gave me connections to Combat Cap and got me my first job. So I feel like I owe him, and now that I'm successful, I want to be able to repay him for what he's done for me. So the Voodoo Boys are no joke. So I thought about this, and I'm willing to pay you guys 1,000 apiece if you guys can go there and perform. He's like, I've gathered from your attire, and he motions towards Laurel that you like to play some instruments, and I think you guys can back her up essentially. By the way, I didn't mention this, but this was before lunch, so this is like 10 in the morning. He's like, the thing is, the Voodoo Boys like to assault people as they're coming in, so I'm wondering if it's not a bad plan for you guys to get down there early.
What time are you thinking?
I would leave as soon as I could.
Yeah,
Okay.
is there anything more you can tell us about this gang? What type of weaponry they use? How many are usually come around? Just so we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Why don't you give me a quick streetwise check?
All right.
And anybody can give a streetwise check that wants to. Streetwise isn't cool, by the way.
It is. Yeah, just a 5. I don't have anything streetwise.
Yeah.
I got a 11.
Okay.
Yeah, better than me.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least one of us knows what we're doing.
Is Zen and Laurel going to give me checks as well?
I can't get higher than 11.
You can't get higher than 11?
No, I don't have any points into it.
I have a 5 in streetwise, so I not really.
If you roll a d10, and then
the d10.
You add your cool and then your streetwise.
Oh, hold on. Then I might be able to roll higher then. So it's a 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 1 when I rolled, so
Oh dear.
we're gonna go with that.
Okay. Okay, so he says he's never really he doesn't know a lot about the gangs that are not inside the combat zone because he rarely comes across them.
Okay.
But with your roll of 14, Zen, you know that the Voodoo Boys are just the Night City University would be their stomping ground. And you know that they're a booster gang or a poser gang that really likes to mimic the rituals of the old voodoo ways, where they'll take bones and they do random things that they think will haunt people.
Huh.
Attacking a bar doesn't seem like their MO, but who knows?
Right. Okay. Yeah, and I'll explain that to everybody else too as well.
I'm missing a piece of paper, but I'll have to find that later. Okay. Let me pull something up real fast though. Okay. So do you guys accept?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use a little extra cash.
Same.
Okay.
Did we talk about the amount of payment as well?
Yeah, he told
1,000?
you. Yeah, he'd give you guys 1,000
Oh, okay.
a piece. Which again, yeah, that seems like it's really high for a job, but yeah. So you think he's trying to
Not
help us fill
complaining.
up? I'm sorry.
Not complaining.
Right. Okay. So you guys have heard some rumblings on the news that the bus stations have been shut down due to a giant, massive riot in Chinatown. So there is another way that you guys can get through the city quite easily, and that is to take the N cart. So you guys can either walk, which would take you a couple of hours to get from where you guys are at to NCU, or you guys could take the N cart, which is the Night City. It's like a subway for Night City.
Hmm.
Probably Subway.
Yeah, Subway's probably
Yeah.
the best option.
Okay, guys, hold on just a second.
Snack time.
All right. Okay. Sorry, the wind blew my front door open. So
Oh wow.
yeah, just random fun.
Did the
Okay.
dog get out?
No, she's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she really doesn't run off, and we've gotten her trained on that, so I'm really happy about
Nice.
that. Okay. Okay, so you guys go to the you guys head down to the inn cart, which for you guys is just like you walk out of the church and you go pretty much due south, and you come across station A, or no, you go south and then you hang a right, which takes you to station 6. That's and you guys also know that the next station down from where you guys are at will actually be Night City University. So it's only going to be 0.25 EB dollars. So like a quarter. It's essentially a quarter.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
guys are in the train station, waiting for the thing to start. Oops. I forgot to drag you guys over here.
Oh.
Okay. And how do we... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, yep. You guys enter in, and you see that, as you would expect, the end cart is crowded. People waiting on the train to show up. The trains kind of come in 25-minute intervals. Okay. Do you guys want to do anything, or do you... what do you guys want to do from here?
How much more time before the next train comes?
You just arrived here, so you're not quite sure. You guys get your tickets, and you guys are just kind of standing there waiting for it to show up.
Gotcha.
I'll go to a bench if there's one and just kind of wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Just sit and wait.
Okay. Is there? You guys can move your tokens, your own token around. So if you guys want to choose a
Oh, okay.
bench.
Grab a seat right here.
Okay.
Where am I? Oh, I found me.
Kind of.
I'll stay like over here and just kind of like find something to lean on and just keep an eye out on things.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna sit here.
Are you like actively looking around, Zen?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me an awareness/notice?
Yep. What does that add?
That is that's an intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. Yep. Okay. That is a 13.
A 13. Okay. Yeah, that's the guy who's you hear a guy on his you would assume cell phone. In this world, you can have a cell phone kind of embedded in your ear, and he's sitting there kind of making a scene, yelling at his boss, yelling at what you would see him as boss. Because even though this is a crowded subway, again, you see kind of on to your left, you would see some police officers inspecting a crime scene, which is very common. But you hear this guy yelling, like, "Do you know how many years I've put into this company?" And then he's like, he yells something else, and
Oh,
he,
I'm sorry. That's actually an 18. I don't know if that changes
Oh.
anything.
no, that's fine. This guy again, he's not trying to hide, so
Okay.
he's visibly shaking. Like again, it's one of those awkward things where the guy's like having a kind of a conversation that he shouldn't be having in public, but he's sitting there yelling. Uh, and he finally says something to the effect of, "I'm going to get even with you. Just you wait. Like you've wasted 20 years of my life."
All right. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know I had points in awareness. I thought I was a 0 in awareness, but I'm actually a 5.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
that's a good skill to have. It's let's see if I can do this.
Do I like get anything from that, or do I just like, you know,
It's this guy over here, by the way. If you guys,
which one?
you see that ring?
Yep.
Okay.
So is this loud enough of a scene that all of us hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, you guys kind of hear more of somebody yelling, whereas Zen can kind of pick up the conversation since he's actively looking around.
Okay.
But Zen, you see him like look up and notice the girl that's sitting on the bench in front of it, like on the other side of him. So this girl right here.
Mhm.
And he kind of jumps over the bench because he's like, he jumps over here, and he's like, "Hey, I know you!" And then he grabs her and he puts a gun to her head.
Okay.
Um,
Am I the only one that notices that?
at first, and he starts yelling, "I'm going to kill you," and like you know, it's like, and then he says something to the effect of, "Your dad ruined my life."
Okay.
So obviously, these police officers over here also notice what's going on because now there is kind of a commotion. So
Right.
they yell, "Put the gun down, freeze!" And he turns her around, and now he has like a gun to her head. Um, So, do you want to do anything?
Well, what are the police doing? Shouldn't they be doing something?
Well, they're across the subway, and there's a crowd of people currently crossing. It's up to you guys.
So, should the police not see what's going on?
Well, they heard it, but they told him to put the gun down, and now he's holding her hostage.
Okay, so they just. Okay, I got you.
Is there a lot of people in between me and them?
For you, no. There's like one person, and she's kind of like walking this direction.
So, as crowded as this area is, how hard would it be to try to stealth behind him?
Okay. So, the as soon as essentially he announces that like there's like a hostage situation going on, the lights start to blink red, which you guys would all know as kind of a universal thing for like emergency, telling you that in cart right now all the carts have all the trains have stopped moving, and so you think that maybe you could probably slip around to get behind them by using these parked trains that never seem to go anywhere.
Okay.
So let's roll initiative if you guys are going to get involved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one is that?
That is your reflex plus a D10.
By the way, should I have been rolling D10s for those checks?
Yes.
Okay, I've been rolling D8s.
Nice.
I have to give myself like a handicap because I'm always rolling so
Right.
high.
In that case, can I roll a D20 since I'm the king of nat ones?
You really have to give yourself a handicap.
You said plus initiative, right?
Well, plus your reflex.
Reflex.
Okay, it's just-
Oh, there it
I
is.
got a 13.
Or wait, Laurel, didn't you buy 2 quick draw holsters?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so those add a 1 to your initiative.
Thank you. I'll write that down.
What was the initiative again?
Your reflex.
Roll plus reflex. Okay.
I got a 14 here.
12 here.
11.
Yeah, I got a wait. 14. I got a 14. Sorry.
I rolled a 1 when I switched to the D10, so I feel like I should just roll a D8.
Okay. Sorry, Corin, can you tell me what you rolled again?
14.
Okay. Marty, you got a 12,
Yep.
and Zen got an 11.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, Laura, what is your reflex?
Reflex is 5.
And then, Corin, what is your reflex?
8.
Okay, so Corin's gonna go first, and then Laurel. Okay. So Corin, you see, there's a kind of a crowd of people heading kind of directly at you right now, as they're trying to get away from this gunman. These police officers over here, as they begin to advance, he yells like, "Take another step and she's dead."
Mm. So, quite the sticky pickle. I mean, I'm gonna try to covertly get my weapon. My what is it called? Ronin light gun covertly out so it's not startling the kidnapper.
Okay. Well, and you would have had that on you, because again, in Night City, it's not uncommon to carry heavy weapons on you.
Right.
So-
I want to kind of get it ready, have it ready so he doesn't get spooked.
Okay. Let's see then.
So,
Okay.
who of the... Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I think that's probably going to be like a stealth check.
Okay.
And then,
Alright.
Marty, what was your question?
I'll say, which one of us is the best at stealth? Because it might help if someone tries to keep him talking and distracted, while the other one tries to sneak up behind him.
You're not going to like my roll. I got a 1.
Okay.
So Corin is not our stealth guy.
Okay, Corin, can you roll one more time for me?
1.
Okay, that's a good thing actually, because when you fumble, you're. Okay. So, what is your total stealth plus reflex plus the 1? What is that total?
Okay, so reflex is 8 plus what? Stealth and what else?
Reflex, stealth.
Reflex is 8. Stealth is. Where did it go? Which one is that under again?
Reflex.
Your reflex is a stat.
Oh, yeah, so it's 8. And then, yeah.
Playing 2 songs at once.
Yeah, health is a 1. So,
Nothing in stealth?
I got a 1. So, reflex is 8. Stealth is a 1, so I'm at 9.
Yeah.
And then what was the last thing you needed?
Your die roll.
Oh, that was again a 1. So
Okay,
10.
yeah. 10. Okay. Yeah. So actually, he doesn't seem like he notices you because his roll was pretty bad too. So you have your gun. You kind of slid your gun out from your sling, and now you have it. If you raise it and shoot, he probably won't notice you. The problem is, since that will be your second action this turn, you'll do it at a -3.
All right, I'll be at the ready. I won't shoot yet.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that takes it to Laurel's turn.
Okay. And what am I supposed to be rolling?
Well, what do you want to do?
Because I'm over here. I'm on her side, aren't I?
What do you mean by her side?
Oh, like I'm over here, like where she is.
Yeah, you're in between. She's in between you
Yeah.
and him. Yeah.
So there's no way I could like shoot him or anything, is there?
You could try. It won't be easy.
Kind of run the risk of shooting her.
Shooting her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really want to do that. Do I have to do anything?
You don't have to. He's also 50 feet away from you, just so you know.
Yeah.
You could. You are a charismatic person, so you could try to talk him down if you want.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'll try to talk him down.
Okay. So what are you gonna say?
Like you don't have to do this. We can all figure this out. Like she is not her father, so you don't need to take it out on her for something that her father did.
Okay. Why don't you roll and give me a. Give me a persuasion fast talk, which is an empathy.
And I'm doing a D10, right?
Yep, and then you add your persuasion and then your empathy.
Persuasion and empathy. Where's that up here?
Your empathy is the stat, and then the persuasion is the skill.
22.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Let's see what he does. Okay. So he had her kind of like completely blocking him, and you can see his grip like releases as his gun starts to shake a little bit, and he's like, yeah, but her dad keeps getting rich off of people like me, and you know, like I work hard. I gave him 20 years of my life, so that's a success. But like, if a guy has drawn a gun on somebody, like it's going to take multiple chances. But that was really good. So that was a success. But you can see that he's kind of wavering towards you. So in the meantime, it is Marty's turn.
I'm gonna see if I can sneak behind the trains and try to get behind him. So if all else fails, I can, be behind him and ready to do something.
Okay. Okay. I will let you know that if you come up to this way, if I can get my thing to. Oh, I know I'm doing it wrong. Okay. If you come up over here, it's going to be a harder stealth check than if you go back to here, because he's focusing on Laurel right now.
Okay, and I'd be walking right between them.
Yeah, that would catch his eye. But if you're moved back here, you think you can use the crowd to kind of help you blend in. But that would be a stealth check.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And I'm giving you a +10 because he is distracted with Laurel.
Okay, and it's just my stealth plus my roll, right?
And your reflex.
Oh, reflex. Oh, okay. So plus your 10 would be 25.
Okay.
Look at us with these high numbers tonight.
Don't
Okay.
count on that being a regular thing.
Just tonight.
5, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, so... Okay, he rolled high too, but because you rolled much higher than him, he doesn't seem to notice you as you slip. So you can run up to 3 times your MA, and each square is 5 meters. So you want to move your character?
Okay, so that'd be. Let's see. Okay, how many can you move per turn?
Up to 3 times your MA. Or hold on, I think it's 3 times your run. Let me see. Go with 3 times your MA, okay? We'll do that for now, and I'll recheck that rule.
Okay. Each one's 5, so it'd be 1, 2. All right, so there. Yeah, because my MA is only 6, so it'd be 18, and each one's 5, so 3.
Okay.
Move 3
Okay.
squares.
Okay. That seems low, but again, I'll relook at the rules next time, guys. This won't be a very move-heavy mission after this. Okay. So that's your turn, which takes us down to Zen.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of go off of what Laurel's doing, and I'm gonna move up a little bit closer, pull out my sniper rifle, and just look at him and be like, "Listen to her, or I'm gonna blow your head off because you just delayed my train."
Okay. Let's give.
I'm trying to do like an intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, there's a skill called intimidation. It is
Yeah.
in cool / you will. So, make an intimidation check for me then.
All right. That is a 21.
Nice.
Okay. He's going to make a cool check, which means that he's going to roll, and if he gets below his cool, he succeeds. Okay, and unfortunately he did. I rolled a 2. So that was really good, but so it seems like any of the process that Laurel might have made has just been undone. As his grip, and it was a submachine gun, by the way. It's not a pistol; it's like a small submachine gun. He puts it up to her head, and he's like, he's like, "I'm gonna blanket kill her," and like, "I'll show you who's trained." That's his turn. I'm just gonna say, because these are 6-second rounds. Can somebody give me let's see, a human perception check?
Not
You
me.
can all,
That was
you can all roll it.
I got a 1.
Excuse me.
Wait, that was not a good roll. It just fell. Well, okay.
All right.
13.
You said perception check.
No, a human perception. That's an empathy.
Okay. So I got a 10.
Okay.
I got
Anybody
15.
15. Okay. Anybody get higher than 15?
Nope.
Okay. So Laurel, you can tell by the look in his eye. He's on the edge. He's going to pull the trigger if you don't do something. And it's Corin's turn. But Corin, you think he's not looking well. It looks like his resolve is back. So, what do you do, Corin?
Her life is in your hands.
Hey, Gabe,
I know.
Sorry, not to make you nervous or anything.
I'm trying to think if. So I have, a kind of like a sniper rifle. It's more like but I'm like, man, I don't know if I can hit him without hitting her.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, you would have to do a cold shot for like his head. What's your range on your rifle?
Range is 500.
Oh, okay. for some reason this map is showing me squares. Let me see if I can fix that real fast. It's showing me square. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to count this out because I don't know why it's not showing me meters.
Oh, what? 65.
Let's see. Yeah, it's okay, so you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
So that would be 19 meters.
19
Or
meters.
is it, are you doing each tile or just the squares our pictures are in?
Each square that's the size of your picture is about 5 meters.
Okay, so so
With the grid, it's kind of hard to see.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, you know what? We could just convert that. That's no actually. It's
8, 9, 10.
okay.
Oh, it's giving us the number of squares. So 12 times 5 is
No, it's
6.
60. Yeah, we'll just pretend it says meters and not feet on it. Okay.
Okay.
So you're at 60, and you said your gun's range is 500.
Yes.
Okay. So that would make this a close range shot, which you know is pretty easy. So I will say that.
I would probably want to take it.
Yeah, with the -3, and then I'll give another -3 because there's a hostage. You think you could hit it at a 16?
Okay. So I roll 1d10, right?
Yeah, you do 1d10. You're gonna add your reflex and then your rifle skill,
All right. So
and then your gun might have a +1 on it as well. So keep that in mind.
yeah, it does have a plus. Yeah,
It'll
plus
say that,
1.
Yep. Okay.
So plus 1. Well, I rolled is 10, 18.
You rolled a 10.
I rolled a 9
Oh, okay.
plus the 1 from my gun.
Okay.
So that's 10. Reflex is 18. And what else do I add?
Your rifle skill.
Which is a 5. So that is a 23.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to easily hit him in the head with a single shot. So why don't you roll the damage on that gun?
Okay, damage is 5d6. 1, 2, 3, 5. So let's see, that's going to be 4, 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. So it's 12 plus 13.
13. Okay. And all headshots double in damage, so that's 26. Yeah, you easily you're as Zen and Laurel are trying to talk him down, and you see that things aren't looking good. You bring your gun up and line that side up, and you shoot, and you just see kind of a red mist behind the girl, and his body goes limp. The submachine gun hits the floor and kind of rolls off. It rolls off. It kind of clanks on the tracks. And she just. Chris got a package. Yeah, so she goes running off, and again, like everything, the police are instantly like running over to the body, and yeah, and then it seems like within 5 minutes later, there's another. You guys will probably notice that over on this side, there's an outline, like a chalk outline. Well, now there's another one of a. This time the corpse does not have a. The outline doesn't have a head from Corn's shot. You want to subtract that ammo, Corn?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good shot.
So,
Okay, and within about 5 minutes after the police officers kind of give the all clear, the tracks start rolling again, and your guys' train shows up.
Does Corin not get in trouble like for shooting the guy since it was like a good Samaritan act thing?
No, okay, yeah. So Night City has essentially, it's a very pro Second Amendment city. If you can prove self-defense, you won't even go to court at all. And obviously,
Okay.
the police officers being there, it wasn't a big
And there's
deal
enough
for-
people around, yeah.
Yeah, there were tons of witnesses. He was obviously defending an innocent party. So, yeah. Okay.
Next.
So, as the girl's kind of like trying to compose herself, obviously that's a bad situation. Uh, she goes up to Corin and she says, "Look, I can't talk right now, but can I get your contact information so I can thank you guys later?"
I said, yes, you can, and I hand over the contact information on
Okay.
whatever she gave me.
And she hands you kind of a card too, that has her name and number, and it says it's Cosma, Cambridge.
Okay.
Um, and she says, "Look, as soon as this gets sorted out, I'll be in touch." And then she kind of goes back to the police line, where police starts taking some more information. Uh, but and I'm going to assume that you got off the tracks as the train started moving again. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. So you guys board the N cart, the Night City Area Rapid Transit, as it's called, and you guys proceed down to um, the college, the college part of the Night City University. This is just a quick. Oops! Don't move on me. This here is a quick, just a quick map of what the. Sorry, my computer's being weird. Okay, this is just a quick kind of visual of what it looks like. And are you guys on this page yet? The one that has the. I know it's kind of moving around, but my.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the in-cart station is. It's actually not on this map. It's just to the side. It's over in this area. Can you guys see that ping at all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you guys get off there, and you guys walk up to here, and this is where Newgate Prison is. Again, for Drew, this is not for Corn. This is just stomping ground where he's been here 1,000 times. And do you guys have any questions about this map before we proceed to the next area?
No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So Newgate Prison is broken up into two bars. Actually, there's the downstairs, which is kind of fashioned like a medieval European tavern, and that's where the drinks are more expensive, but it is quieter. And then the upstairs is this kind of dance floor. Oops, Haley's not here today. It's this dance floor, and when you guys enter, you guys are greeted by this. You guys see a man wearing this kind of cyberpunk visors, and he approaches you guys. He's like, "Are you guys the group that Lewis sent?"
We are.
Oh, okay, good. He's like, "I am so thankful you guys have come." And Drew, you know that, or Corn, sorry, Corn, you know that even you know that this bar is usually standing room only, even in the dance floor. Dance section's pretty bad. Okay, great. Sorry, Olivia just messaged me and says the sound isn't working, so hold on. Okay. Okay, great. Can somebody talk for me? Olivia just messaged me and says
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
what's going on here? Okay, what's going on here? Okay, I can hear me, but I can't hear you again. What in the world?
Can't hear any of us.
Well, like the streaming software is showing, like when you guys talk, I'm seeing the spikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Audio output
Huh.
capture. Hey, Steven, just start talking for a couple seconds, okay?
Yep.
Audio output
Huh.
capture.
Technical difficulties. What? I don't know what you
Hey,
need me to
Steven,
say,
just start talking
but
for a
I'll
couple
just keep
seconds,
talking. Yep. Testing.
Technical
Hopefully,
difficulties.
you can get this working again. Testing.
Okay, I'm
Yep,
hearing it.
yep.
Let me pull up my phone, Steven. Please just keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just went over and I heard everybody talking.
Okay.
What's the
Uh,
cat's name? It's very important. It's been driving me crazy for weeks.
What is it?
What's the cat's name?
Oh,
So
Cat.
Yeah, the cat.
Her name's Tia.
Tia. Thank you.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
my curiosity will be happy.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, guys, real fast, and then hold on.
She's been like dead over there.
Not a little psycho like the other night.
Yeah, well, I took her into the other room and I got like one of her cat toys and I
Hey,
just
honey,
started
you
like
can
I was
hear me
playing
just
with her
fine.
and having her run around in circles for like 30 minutes so that she would be like that while I'm doing this. While we're on.
Chris just jumped over. He
Nice.
said he can hear us.
There's a reason why my dog is not in here.
Right. Yep.
Right,
But that's
Earlier when I
I'm
put
trying to
myself on
listen to
mute,
you
he
again.
was doing zoomies in the house and I could hear him running back and forth,
Oh,
back
you
and
know what?
forth.
I just realized.
And I could hear my mom
Yeah,
trying to
I tried on
get
my
him
phone.
because he kept running in the kitchen. She was trying to get him out of the kitchen. It's just,
oh yeah,
all the fun things.
fun. Yep.
And then there's
Well-
Christopher that has no animals.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, whenever I brought up YouTube over here a few seconds ago, and I could hear everybody just fine. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, happened again.
Okay,
Right.
so I don't think we actually had technical difficulties. So anyway, guys, this is
Huh,
a very professional
weird.
stream. But when I jumped on my phone and listened through my phone, I could hear you just fine, and I could hear me just fine if I listened
Okay.
over on my end of it. So yeah, all right. So the man that approaches, he said, "So are you guys the group that is that Lewis sent over?"
Yes, we are.
Great.
Yep.
He's like, okay, well, my name is Larry Booth. I am the owner of this establishment. And Corin, is that you?
it is. How are you?
He's like, well, I could be better if I had customers. How are you doing?
Oh, you doing good. I miss coming here every night after classes, but can't complain.
Well, I am so glad to see that you are you're doing all right by yourself. Okay. He's like, well, guys, as Lewis probably explained to you guys, I have a hard time booking a band, and tonight's a big party night at NCU. This is where students start coming back after the Christmas break and stuff, and the holiday, the New Year's. So I need a good show, and because of the recent harassment, I cannot get anybody. So you guys know what you're getting into, right?
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Okay. Good. Well, so he shows you guys around the place. There's obviously the dance floor in the middle, and it's decently big. There's private tables. If you guys look near the top over here, there is a like a VIP lounge up here. He's showing you, and then back here would be the where you could get on and off the stage, and this is a dressing room. So he's like, how many of you guys need to be? How many of you guys need instruments, or who's actually performing here?
Me.
Oh, it's a solo act.
I don't know.
Yes.
Thanks for leaving me hanging, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play any instruments. I can, I could use my wrenches to play some percussion if need be, but backtracks would probably suit you a little better.
Aloy likes
Yeah, I
your
got no-
glasses, Laurel. Ayla's in the chat. She says she likes your glasses.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Marty. What did you say?
Oh, I said I don't know any instruments, but worst case scenario, I could grab a couple of wrenches to play some percussion.
Well, he's like, well, we've had solo acts before. I guess beggars can't be choosers, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, he says you can go into the changing room and make your precaution. You can get ready for tonight's show. And does do you guys want to do anything to set up before the night kind of wears on?
Yeah, I want to ask. It was Larry, right?
Yeah.
So, is there a certain area where they usually come from, a certain door, or do they just come right in the front entrance for the
Well,
most part?
he said that's the thing is usually they get attacked before they come in to the establishment.
So it's
That's why Lewis
most
wanted you guys to come here early.
okay. So most likely the front door, but really just keep an eye out in
Yeah.
general.
And since this is like the upstairs, and I hate Roll20 sometimes because I literally just moved my wheel like one click and it threw my whole system. So this is like the upstairs. There's one main entrance which is down here, and that's like the only way that you could really get in or out without.
Okay.
So are you guys wanting to take a plan to defend this place, or are you guys wanting to do anything specifically?
So should the three of us kind of spread out to be inconspicuous, but in areas where we can keep an eye on the front door?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Should I go up to the stage to start setting up, or?
Yeah. Really, for you setting up, it's just a matter of like plugging in your violin to their sound system and then giving a couple sound checks. But what you're going to be doing though in a second is you're going to be doing some like in the changing room. You're going to do a couple of checks as far as like personal grooving and wardrobe and style, just to make sure that you look presentable before going on stage.
Am I in the right room? Because I was zoomed in too much whenever you were showing which dressing room was what.
Well, that's where like the talent would hang out, and like there's like couches and stuff for taking a nap. But this is the dressing room itself.
Okay.
And then this door right here is where you would enter for the you would enter the stage for that door.
Okay.
So. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to hurry and zoom out so I could see where the green circle was, but it was too late. And I was like, I'll just ask later.
Yeah, you're good. Eventually I'm going to I'll know the controls better, and I can actually move your guys' camera to what exactly I'm pointing at. I'm just not that good at this program.
Oh, cool.
Yet. But anyway, so what are you guys doing? I'm sorry, I was kind of distracted. So what was your guys' plan?
So let's see. So this area, like right here where my arrow is,
Hold on.
is that seating?
Yeah, that's private seating. This is like a well, with my phone. Okay, so this room right here is where people could turn in their coats and stuff. This is seating. This is a bathroom, and this is kind of like private seating up here.
Okay, you said they'll be coming through right here, so they'd come through here to get.
That's what people think would happen. So yeah.
Okay.
Is there? Sorry. Is there a back door by the stage or anything?
This is on the second floor.
Okay, so no.
Yeah. So there's really one main stairway to get in and out of here.
And most likely, they're not going to be expecting the resistance. They're expecting, a lone solo musician with no combat experience. So they really would have, in my opinion, would have no reason to do anything other than use the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll grab a seat there in the that private area.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah, like right there. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's not a private area. That's just like some seating.
Or
yeah, you
okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll just grab a seat there, kind of sitting with right here. That way my back's kind of to the wall.
Okay. As soon as you sit down, like the little lights on the table kind of light up a little bit, and a little robot comes out from like a wall, and it comes to you and says, like what you drinking?
I'll just take a coffee for now.
Okay, and then it it goes back into the little like cubby hole that it came out of. It comes and it looks like like kind of like R2D2 in a way, like not with all the colors, but just in that shape, that cylinder shape. And it comes back out, and it has like an attachment on it, and it like has like a little coffee cup, and it puts it in front of you, and the attachment comes out, and it pours like steaming hot coffee. And as soon as it hits that like line where it starts to overflow, it pulls it back, and it says, "Any cream or sugar?"
Nah, I like my coffee black, just like my heart.
Okay, and then it like zooms back into the hole that it came out of, and you see that there's a button you can press if you want to order more drinks.
Cool.
Nice.
And is there? I'm gonna actually say he's over here on the stage, kind of setting it up for whenever you want to do a sound check. But Laurel, can you go ahead and give me a? Let's go with a personal grooming check.
Well, and that's a D10, right?
It's a D10
Oh,
plus
D10.
your attractiveness, and then your personal grooming skill. And then Corin and Zen, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to kind of go to the bar area as well.
Okay. So really, this isn't a traditional bar. This is like you sit down on it, and then a robot comes out to you to serve you.
Yeah.
But like, where are you wanting to go in this area then?
Kind of over by Marty. So
Okay. You're gonna go there. Okay. Okay. And so as soon as you sit down, the same thing happens where your table lights up, and a robot comes out to you, and it says, "What you drinking?"
So I tell him, it's like, all right, get me a Russian mule.
Okay. And so it goes away and then quickly comes back with some attachments on it, and it makes that drink in front of you perfectly, and then it takes off again. So, and Zen, what do you want to do?
Okay, so what is like this area over here?
Okay, this is an area that you would be interested in since you
Mhm.
are a fixer. This is the VIP lounge. This is where certain people have to pay reservations just to get in. And this is where, like, if there are like big shots who want to be left alone, or talent scouts, or people having conversations, they will come into here.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll probably be over there then, and just kind of listening, and then also watching from here, just like this area here.
okay, all right. When I switch over, your tokens won't be there, so you guys can move them to where you guys would be at. I'll switch over in a second here. But Laurel, what did you roll on your personal grooming?
I don't have a personal grooming, but so I have nothing in that. I have it in
Wardrobe and style.
in style. Yes,
Yeah.
words are hard. Sorry, but other than that, I got a 20
You got 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So did you?
because
roll
I didn't count the style or anything.
Did you roll like a natural 10 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you roll a 10, that means you crit, like critically succeed.
Nice.
So you get to roll another 10 and add that to the results.
Oh, okay. So this is adding to my 20.
Yeah.
27.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to really like you take your helmet off from your. So you're not going to wear a helmet on stage. Usually, that's not a very rocker boy thing to do. So yeah, you're able to easily like get your makeup applied the way you want. Your hair's perfect. Everything comes out really looking good this time. So, do you want to make a wardrobe style check? And I'm gonna like make that really easy for you since your personal grooming came by, just to make sure your clothing looks great, doesn't look frumpled from the ride over here.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, and we're gonna say you did your sound check too. I'm gonna move everybody to the actual scene here. But
Okay.
go ahead and give me
So
that check.
I'm rolling this and adding to.
You're gonna. This is a new check. You're gonna add your wardrobe and style to this. You're
Okay.
gonna roll attractiveness, wardrobe, style, and then go from there.
Okay.
And then Corin, Zen, and Marty, please move your characters to where you've decided to place them.
All right.
I got 23.
Okay. Again, your character is looking great as you
Nice.
everything is just perfect here. And this is going to give you a really good bonus when you perform.
Nice.
because of the because yeah. So again, look and style is definitely a an important detail for rockers, and you kind of know what's the college what's kind of expected of college, the college bar. So you kind of change your wardrobe to match that perfectly.
Nice.
Let's see. If I can. Okay, I'm going to move these guys out of here since you guys have elected to sit here. So. Okay. Let's get some music going too. Okay, I think I see why it keeps. I don't know why it keeps. Okay, we'll just do this. Oh. What in the world? Sorry, guys, just give me a second. I don't know what this world is. Oh, I know what that's for. Okay. So they have a. I know why all the tracks are playing at the same time. Because you could set it to do that, and that would be good if you guys were like in a cave where there were a lot of monsters. You could program it to have like roaring beast and cave sounds, and then the song playing. But
Your mic's kind of muffled.
Yeah, you're cutting in and
Yeah,
out
we
or
can't hear you.
something.
okay, is this better?
Oh, there you go. Yep, you're back.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so what I was saying is, for some reason, there's a simulplay option in Roll20, and I just found out about that. That's why all the songs were playing at once. So let's try this. See if this works. Okay. Are you guys getting any sound? Like any music?
No.
Nope.
No music.
Now I am.
Okay. Try this again. Okay. Okay. So as the night wears on and it's finally as the night wears on, you start seeing patrons come in. A lot of people just seem like they got that back to school energy that colleges have, where everybody's ready to party hard. You might even see some people that you would have recognized on the subway as some of the bystanders. About half an hour when there's a sizable crowd, Booth gets on this loudspeaker and he says, punks, it's my pleasure to introduce. And then he just realizes he forgot to ask Laurel her name. And so he literally just motions to the door and turns the spotlight on. As you're here, and the spotlight comes on to you, Laurel. What do you do?
Hurry and run over.
You're gonna run over, just immediately, like full sprint into the middle of the stage here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you say? Because you got like a mic on your your ear.
Be like, hi, I'm Laurel, and I will be playing music for you tonight.
Okay. So that kind of is kind of a little underwhelming, because these guys are used to kind of a rockier crowd. So do you want to try to do something to get their attention?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do?
Scream, who's ready to rock?
Yeah.
Here's in. I'm going to have you sitting with William over here. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Or yeah, Larry. Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you say who's ready to rock? Okay.
Yes.
So you don't quite get a reaction right away. So you've been in these situations. So you think that maybe strumming, like getting a song going, is probably like just let your talent speak for itself. So why don't you give me a performance check? That is empathy, by the way.
Empathy.
And you do have a bonus from your appearance checks.
What do I add with
That is empathy.
from my
plus-
appearance?
Don't worry about that. I have that number in my head. You just tell me what you get.
Okay. I got 18.
18. Okay. So yeah, your first song that you usually open with, it goes really well. What's the song called?
Bulletproof. I don't know.
Bulletproof. Okay. So you open with your favorite opener, which is Bulletproof, and this gets the crowd kind of going. They're kind of stunned at first as you just kind of like run on stage and go, "Hi, I'm Lauren," but then you start playing and they actually see that you have some talent, and so now people are having a good time. They're dancing to your music. You start seeing that people are ordering drinks at the bar, and so yeah, what are you guys doing? Anything else, by the way?
Just sipping my coffee, keeping an eye out.
Just
Oh yeah, Zen, did you order a drink when you sat down?
Just some whiskey or whatever,
Okay,
like a
all right.
small glass.
Okay. So, uh, hey Zen, can you give me a streetwise check as you see a man in a suit come in with a woman on like hanging on his shoulder? He comes into the VIP lounge.
All right. I don't think I have anything streetwise, which is strange.
Yeah, being a fixer.
Right. Well, I got street deal, but then they didn't give me streetwise.
Mm.
So that is a 17.
17. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. You know this agent as Dollar Boom Boom, and he is known for finding new talent. And you see him sitting there, and he's digging Laurel's performance so far.
Nice.
So Laurel, you go into your second song for the night. What's your second song?
Mini skirts.
Mini skirts. Okay. All right.
Okay, at least two others know that this is coming from my band name for whenever.
All right. You want to give me another performance check? And again,
Sure.
this is easier because the crowd's already warmed up. So this is not you're not
Okay.
working to a cold crowd anymore.
I got 18 again.
18. Awesome. So yeah, you're playing and getting the crowd really worked up. And again, Zen's noticing that that Dollars is really enjoying this, and he seems like he's digging her so far. But Lauren, you're halfway through your song, and all of a sudden the power goes out. So you guys are now sitting in a black room.
I have a flashlight.
Hold on.
Dude.
Yeah, so you're sitting in a dark room. Your violin, it's electric. You can kind of hear it on its own a little bit. But then you start seeing a bunch of the mohawks from these guys, and their tattoos start to glow. So you have a flashlight.
Yes.
But what do you guys want to do?
Maybe I don't want to shine myself. Like,
Yeah, I'm-
show.
I'm gonna pull out one of my handguns with my right hand and pull out my flashlight with my left hand and just start shining around, see if I see what I see.
Okay. Yeah, you see that. Well, and again with the punks, again, a lot of them have glowy hair and glowy tattoos. That it's kind of well illuminated. So you're not really seeing anything as you start putting your flashlight.
Okay.
So can Zen and let's just have everybody, Zen, Marty, and Corn, give me an awareness/notice.
I don't need to.
No, you're on stage right now. You have no idea why the power's out. So
17.
17. Okay, Zen, there's a college campus police officer watching the door, as is usual for VIP lounges. You hear his walkie-talkie kind of chattering, and you're able to hear him something say like, "This is like." He says, "Oh, so the blackout's citywide." So telling you that the whole city right now has a power outage.
So it's not just this building. Okay.
No.
How convenient.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, and I don't have any way of telling them, right? Like, we don't have any kind of
Very
communication.
sus.
You guys haven't bought any communication yet, no. You think
I have a cell phone,
you have a cell phone?
That's
okay.
what we should have.
but they don't. So
They don't, yeah.
No.
Hey, Corn
Okay.
and how about Corn and Marty? Did you guys get any good rolls on your awareness?
I got a 16.
Is it just your roll plus your awareness?
And then your intelligence.
Oh, okay. Up there.
Oh, if you add intelligence, then 27.
27. Nice.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I did good until I heard that, but mine was 17.
Corin, what'd you say again? 27.
27.
27. Okay. 27's perfect. Actually, it's above what you needed. You hear through the bathrooms, like the stall. You know, there's a bathroom over here, and with it kind of being quiet long enough, you hear the same transmission that this is a citywide blackout.
Right. Because I'm near Marty,
Yeah.
so I kind of head over to him and
So Larry gets over here to the crowd, like he gets on stage, and he says, punks of, he's like, sorry to say, but this seems to be a citywide blackout. We're gonna see if we can keep this party going, though. And he kind of looks over at the two techies, and he's like, can you guys do anything? Like, kind of gives you that motion. Can you guys do anything?
I'll go back to the breaker and see.
I mean, if it's citywide, I mean, do you have any backup generators or battery storage or anything like that?
He's like, guys, I'm a bar. We don't usually need backup stuff.
Valid.
He's like, plus, I don't have a lot of money right now. Look, he's like, obviously, the people are having a good time. There's already plenty of drinks out here, so if we could just keep the music going, I think we could keep this party going.
You know, I do have a few battery packs. Is there any way we could wire that up to Laurel's amp?
Yeah, because I have a mini amp.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I mean, it might not be the loudest, but it'll be something.
I have a battery pack too, if need be.
Okay.
I have 4 battery packs, so...
Never mind, he has all the battery packs.
He's like, well, please, whatever you guys do, make it fast. And then he kind of wanders back to his seat.
All right, let me see. Where's Jerry Rig?
That's in your special abilities. That's going to be near your top. Because that is a techie specific skill.
Yeah, I got a 5 in mine to help him. So that's what, jury rig, intelligence, and roll?
No, you don't add your intelligence. You just do the skill and the roll.
Right. So I got a 10.
Okay.
You see if I could help Marty with jury rigging the batteries to the speaker.
At least you didn't strip a bolt this time.
Right. Oh, I'm not seeing Jerry Rig. Where is it?
It's near the top of the skill list. Like, it's at the very beginning.
Okay, I have a 6 in it. All
Okay.
right. So,
Give it a roll, and with his help, you guys are...
11.
Okay, 11? Yeah. You guys are able to get something going there. And within, I'd say about 15 minutes, you guys have her amp running on your battery packs. So,
Wait, all
Laurel,
of them?
this is... well, how many batteries do you guys have in total?
I have 4 batteries.
I have one.
Okay,
So 5.
let's just say that you have it running on 2 batteries at a time, and you think you can change them out if you need to.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, Laurel, this is your kind of make or break moment. What do you do? As you see Marty and Corin like messing with your amp, and then they give you a thumbs up.
And so this means my mic would be working again, right?
Yes.
Okay, and be like, okay, we're like yelling, trying to get them hyper again. Be like, we're back at it. The guys got it, my amp to work.
Okay. So why don't you give me one last performance check? And hey, Zen, give me an awareness/notice.
And this is adding with my empathy, right? Or
You're going to add your empathy, your perform, and then your dice roll.
I got a 21.
Okay.
$20.
20. Okay. So with all the lights off, except for the lights emitting from the punk's hair, Does Corin or or Marty put any flashlights on her for illumination?
Yeah, probably should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Zen, you kind of notice something out of the corner in the back corner. You see a group of 3 people that don't look like they're here to party come out of this. Like in the darkness, they send them. They moved over here, and you notice that they are dressed like voodoo boys.
Mm. All right.
So
Since I'm right next to Larry, right?
yeah.
I give a little tap to him and then point him over there in that direction.
Okay. He looks over and he sees them and he starts to panic. He's like, "Do something quick!"
You got this, Sin.
Yeah. So where did they just go back and sit down, Marty and Gorn?
Well, I guess
Marty and
we'd
Corin are
probably be up there on the
Yeah,
stage, right?
You guys
Yeah.
are right in front of the stage, essentially just putting lights on, like trying to keep. Because I'm
Okay.
guessing that Laurel's kind of like moves around a lot when she plays. So you guys are kind of trying to keep your lights
Yeah.
on her.
Gotcha.
Corin, do you have a
Okay.
flashlight?
Yes.
Okay.
And night goggles too.
Okay. So I'm just going to assume you put your night vision goggles on as soon as the power went out, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well then, this isn't too high, right? Where I'm at, like for this
No,
edge here.
It's like that edge. No, it's not that high. It's like a good 5 foot. It's just enough to keep people from coming out. There's, yeah, it's just essentially just to keep just a bit of a divide between the VIPs and the
Okay.
riffraff.
I'll jump down and then kind of get Corin and Marty's attention, and then kind of point them over to where those other guys were, just kind of so we're all aware that they're coming in.
Okay. You could do that. You're also welcome to take a shot because you think that'll also help out too. It's up to
You
you.
think so?
It's up to you. I'm just letting
How
you know
far
what
away?
your
I was
options are.
trying not to cause any panic, but
So these guys have
Oh,
literally
perfect.
murdered the last band that tried to come. Just you have that information.
okay, all right. I'll just go ahead and get out my sniper and take a shot then. Might as
Okay.
well. That'll get everybody's attention.
Okay. So Larry's like, "Hey, do something," and you're just like, "Okay." And you put your sniper on the table that you guys were sitting at. You aim down, take your attack, and then we'll go into combat.
All
Who are
right.
you shooting, by the way?
What?
Who are you shooting at? Which one are you shooting at?
Whoever looks the meanest.
So, just a quick question: does the fact that one of the bad guys is a hex, one is a plain circle, and one's like a bronze circle, does that mean anything, or is that just you keeping track of which is which?
That does okay. So, hold on, I'm looking at this. Okay. So the one, the gold circle one has, he looks like he has the best helmet on. So that can
Okay,
make you
so-
think that he's the leader. The other two seem like
Okay.
they're, and let me get some.
Okay, the other two just might, regular old gangsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a called shot, headshot on one of the guys.
Nice.
Whoever looks the meanest, which I guess is gonna be the one with the helmet.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Keep-
this guy in
keep
the gold
those-
circle.
Keep those limbs in good shape.
All right.
So that's going to be your reflex, rifle, skill, and then your roll.
Yep. That is a 23.
23 hits. Roll for damage.
Actually, that was a 25. I'm sorry.
25 still hits.
Nice.
There we go. I'm about to say I don't have enough dice, but I do just enough. 16, 19, 20. That is a 29.
Okay. And that's double. Okay, this guy's got a seriously good helmet on, but 29. Did you double the amount there, or is
No,
what you're
that was
doing?
just my straight dice.
Okay. So you did 58 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. So he says do something, and you're like, okay. And you pull your gun out, you aim, and then this guy's head immediately turns to mush.
Nice.
So everybody's gonna roll for initiative now.
I'm gonna
That
roll
is
the
your
right dice.
reflex plus your so yeah, your
Reflex plus what?
plus your die roll.
19.
That's a pretty good reflex.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. Plus my reflex.
Oh, and you could roll another d10 to add that to it, man.
Oh, okay. 9. Wow, so 28.
Nice.
I'm not rolling great on the initiatives.
Oh, don't worry. I rolled great on the initiative, so that means I'm going to roll nat ones for attacks.
Got a 29. Okay, Zen, what'd you get?
12.
12. Okay.
I got 13.
13.
And then
20.
15 here.
Okay. Laura, what is your reflex again?
Mine?
Yeah.
I thought it was 5.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, so, obviously, Marty's gonna go first here. And so what are you doing, Marty?
I am going to turn off the flashlight so we're not, highlighting their target. And then draw my second gun. And I will fire a shot at this guy.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Which guy are you shooting at? I'm sorry.
This one going closest to me.
Okay, and what gun are you using?
One of my handguns.
Okay.
So it's 50 meters,
Okay, and then how far is he away from you? It's just
40
give me the measure.
meters.
40. Okay. All right. So
Yep.
that is above half. So that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay. Oh, and I have 2 guns, so I'm going to need
Nice.
a good roll.
So you're firing both your guns? Like you have both
No.
your guns out? Oh, just one?
Because I nat one.
Here's her.
Okay. Roll again.
You're right. I had both guns out, but I ain't shooting nobody.
Roll
Oof.
again.
5.
Okay. So you pull your gun out in the panic, and you kind of lose it real fast, and you drop it. You still have your other weapon though.
So he lost his gun.
He lost one of his guns. Yeah.
Wow. Oof.
Yeah. All right. So here's the second one. A 9. Wow. Okay. So 14. Uh, 22.
Okay. That's not quite good enough to hit.
Wow.
So,
Oof.
Wait, what'd you roll?
22.
Wow.
he's using a handgun at almost full, like the full match. So. No, wait, no. I'm sorry. That's still under. So no, 20 hits. I'm sorry. Was that with your minus
okay.
3? Was that with your minus 3?
With Oh nope, that wasn't.
Okay.
So I was
you add
one
your
off.
plus? Did you add your +1
My +1?
for the gun? Doesn't the gun have an
No.
accuracy +1?
Oh, does it?
I thought I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess I did get a 20.
20. Okay, that's just enough to hit. Okay, roll for location and then roll for damage.
Location is 8.
8.
So, ooh, 6. 23 damage.
23. Okay, so we're gonna 9. Okay. So even though he has armor on his leg, like with some chance, you're able to blow that leg off.
Oh, not the leg. That's 600 EB right there.
Okay. So
How do you have this memorized?
me. Oh. Okay, and then we're
No,
gonna see
him.
if he's going to make a body type save here. Okay, he's good. So he, even though it's like his legs knocked off, like he's still somehow standing, probably because of the adrenaline. So he's not quite out of it yet. He's not out of the fight yet. But good job on blowing off his right leg. Okay. Are you gonna take your follow-up shot, which will be at a -6, or are you done?
Is there any I guess is there any reason why it would would there be any sort of negative effect if I did take it, or is it just
Mainly ammo consumption.
Oh nah, I'll take the second one.
Okay.
10.
And that
So
10.
it'd be
Okay. Roll me again, D10 again to see what kind of critical you got.
6.
6. Weapon hit something explosive or flammable.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see if he has anything explosive on him.
I hope he had a grenade in his belt.
He does not have a grenade. I'm going to say that you hit his submachine gun, like right where the ammo is, and you blew that out of his hand. So go ahead and roll hit location and then damage again.
Hit location is 2.
2, okay. That is a torso hit.
Nice. Keep those limbs in good shape. Nice. $23 plus 1, 24 damage.
24 damage? Okay. So you think that probably would not have defeated his bulletproof vest, his flak vest, but the explosion of the his submachine gun, that ammo explosion was just enough to make it hurt a little bit more. So 23. So he takes a little bit he takes some damage from pretty much from his gun blowing up and the shrapnel hitting him more than the actual hit, and he is still standing. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, he is still standing. This guy's a tough one. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So he is not doing very well though. You can see that he is like really like miserable, kind of bleeding all over his clothes. So hey, Corn, it's going to be your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to try to again attack probably the closest enemy to me.
Okay.
So
which one would that be?
I'm trying to finagle this map real quick. Sorry. Like you zoomed in a little bit, and now I just can only see my character.
You have a guy that's 46 meters or 45 meters, and another guy that's 50. The guy that's 45 meters has already been lit up several times by Marty.
All right, I'll go for that guy. So I'll get my Militech Ronin light gun out and aim for him. So that was a 10.
A nat 10?
Nat 10.
Okay, roll again. See what kind of critical you got.
8.
8. Okay, this really isn't applicable to what we're doing since you guys are doing a ranged fight, so can you roll again for me? This would be made more sensitive for a point blank.
2.
2, okay. Weapon does maximum damage as if it's point blank. So how many d6s would you roll for that?
Normally I would roll 5d6.
5d6, okay. So 5d6 times 6 would be 5 times 6 would be
30.
5? Oh, yeah, 30. You're right. Yeah, I'm thinking 10. Okay. Yeah, so 30 points of damage to him. Roll for location to see where this lands.
All right, and that's D10, right?
Yeah, roll a d10 and then I'll.
All right, that is a 3.
A 3. Okay, that's going to be a torso, and that's 30 points of damage. So it hits his flak. It hits his flak vest. And so it does some damage to him still.
How's he not dead?
Okay, he's a tough guy. Okay, let's have him make his check. Okay, yeah, he's still alive, guys. So you just shot him. Do you want to take your second shot now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's see. 4, and then that's a rifle, 9, and what stat do I add to that?
Your reflex, your rifle, and then, yeah, your roll.
Okay, so 4, 5, 9, 9, 17.
17. Okay, what is the range of your rifle?
500
500
meters.
Yeah, so then this is your second shot, so it's -3, so that's not enough to hit him. So that just goes wide and goes into the wall next to him. Okay, are you gonna take another shot at a -6, or do you just want to stop for now?
I'll stop there.
Okay. Yeah, you hit one of the robots that was serving drinks, and it just kind of like starts shooting alcohol up in the air. Okay, so it's going to be his friend's turn. He doesn't know his friend's getting lit up yet, so he has an FN rail, which is it's an assault rifle. So he's going to aim at Corin because he sees Corin with a rifle near the front. So he's taking a shot at Corin here.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay, you feel the bullet whiz by you. Oh, we just lost Marty. Hopefully he gets back on. Hey, there he is. Okay. You feel that bullet whiz by you as he misses. He's going to try to shoot again, though.
Miss.
Oh dear, he critted.
Ugh.
Okay, let's see what happens when he crits. That is a 5. Oh, okay. So he hits you on your left leg.
No.
Let's see what kind of damage he does. Okay, do you have any armor on your left leg?
I do.
Okay.
Or
He's going to do 20. Sorry, 15, 20, 27 points of damage.
okay, so I have
How much armor do you have on your right leg?
on my right leg 14.
Or on your left leg? 14?
14.
Okay, so he hit your left leg. Okay, so that's going to be way more than 8, so it's actually going to blow your left leg off.
Ooh.
So, so that's going to be 27 minus 14 is 13. So you're going to take 13 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
That should put you in critical 2. Or critical.
Yeah.
Or,
You
no,
said-
maybe more.
Okay, hold on. You said how many?
He does 27 points of damage.
But I subtract 14 from that 27.
So that'll be 13.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. So I'm on the first round of Mortal 0.
Oh, moral 0. Okay. Okay, well, roll me a d10, and you're trying to get under your body.
All right. So I had a 7.
What's your body?
That's wrong. Body. 4.
4. Okay, you're unconscious.
Yay!
You're bleeding out right now. So it's also the bullet ricochets, and it hits Marty in the in your right leg. And it does half, so it does 13 points of damage to your right leg.
Oof.
Do you have any armor on your right leg?
Yes, 16 armor on my right leg.
Okay, so
So it's
subtract
down to
1
3
point from
now?
that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. The armor absorbed it all.
Ah,
But you do lose 1 point of armor.
okay.
Okay. So Laurel, it is now your turn.
With how it's going with them, I don't know. I don't know what I
You
want to
see
do.
Corin hit the ground as his leg fall. Like you see that, yeah, it's not looking good. You
Oof.
can, okay, you have a couple options. You can shoot at one of these guys. You can try to help Corin, stop him from bleeding out. Or you could keep playing. It's your choice.
Probably be best to stop the threat.
Yeah,
someone
that's what I
else
was
is
thinking.
bleeding
I was
out.
because I have 2 guns.
Yeah, you have the same 2 guns I do.
Yeah, so like I could.
Okay. Are you okay, so first of all, what are you doing with your violin? Like, are you just dropping it, or what are you doing?
No, I carefully sit it down because
Okay.
it's expensive. I don't want to have to buy another one.
All right. Well, that's going to be an action. That's why I'm asking. So,
Oh, okay.
If you want to draw and shoot, if you're shooting 1 gun, it's going to be -3. If you're shooting 2 guns, it's going to be -6 gun.
Maybe I should just shoot more then. I'll just shoot 1. But wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna see
What
how
are you
far.
shooting at, by the way?
That's what I was getting ready to try to figure out.
So this guy's
Oh,
been
you're
shot up
going to
quite
have
a
to
bit.
move.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
your guns
no.
are going to be
You can shoot the 1.
okay. Your guns are going to be -6 if you move before you shoot. It might be good to try to just jump down there and try to help keep your friend from bleeding out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just jump off the stage and help Corn.
Okay. So there in the tech, there's a first aid skill. I don't think you have any in there. I don't remember you putting any in there.
No.
Okay. Well, just give me a roll and add your tech to it to see if you can stop him from bleeding out.
I'm on my way. 11.
11. Okay. So you start you find like a piece of leather or something, or like a wire, and you start to make a tourniquet. It's not enough to stop the bleeding yet, but you have a really good start.
Okay.
So Zen, it's now your turn.
I'm just gonna aim for another guy.
Okay.
Called shot head. Have they both been damaged?
No, this guy right here
Okay.
is not looking good. This guy has not
Okay.
been touched, but he's the one that shot both Marty and Corn.
Okay, I'm gonna
Is
aim
Marty
for the guy.
okay?
Marty just took a no. He's fine. He hasn't been touched yet. Like that bullet
Yeah.
didn't go for.
Oh yeah, you took it into your
Yeah,
armory.
my armor absorbed it.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
you-
hit the guy that hasn't taken any damage yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a called shot head.
Okay. Give me a roll. Add your reflex and rifle.
Okay, it's the same as last time. 25, and then minus whatever the called shot is.
Oh, -3. Okay. Yep. You hit. Okay. Roll for damage.
Mm. 20. Oh, wait. 13. 24.
24. Okay. And then that doubles because it's a headshot, so that is what 48. Yeah,
Mhm.
you turn his head into mist as he hits the ground.
Nice.
All right.
He's dead. Okay.
Then I can take another shot, but -3 again, right?
Yeah, and if you want to do a called shot, that's going to be -6.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do a called shot on this guy this time, but I'm just gonna do a second shot.
Just so you know, even with a called shot, you're just trying to hit a 15 to hit him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
really? I thought it was 20.
Your rifle is a long range gun. These guys are in very
Ah.
for your rifle.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, sure. I'll do another called shot. Head. Where's my dice? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's better than my last roll.
Nice.
7, 17 plus. So that is 26 minus the 6. So that would be 20.
Okay, a 20 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, okay. 20, 26 damage.
26 damage. Okay, that's going to be 52. Yep, again, his helmet and stuff is just, yep, he's dead.
Nice.
Okay, so just so you guys know, these two guys, the gold guy and then the non-jagged, the two guys with the circles, both those guys were killed with clean headshots with no other damage. This guy right here is riddled with bullets. So
in other words, we got two bodies with limbs to harvest.
in the meantime,
Yeah.
Corin is still struggling.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, so are we out of combat now?
yes, you guys are out of combat.
Okay, so I have a 2 in first
Well,
aid.
I still have you in initiative since Corn is bleeding out.
Okay,
so-
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll wait my turn then.
No. I mean, if you have a 2 in first
Or-
aid, you might want to try and stop him from bleeding out.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought you meant I had to wait my turn. Yeah. So
It is your
okay.
turn.
So in my pack. Okay. So in my pack, I have some rope and some nunchucks. So I'm gonna take those and jerry rig a tourniquet to stop the
So-
bleeding.
Laurel has already started a tourniquet with some cable that she found on the stage.
Yeah, but I figured having a bar to twist it tighter would probably help more
Yeah,
than just
You can
having
take your nunchuck and put it in there if you want. I'm not even
Okay,
gonna
I'll do-
rig that. So
Okay,
why
I'll do
don't
that
you
then.
roll and give me the
first aid check. Okay.
yeah, first aid.
Okay. Would I add is something other than just the first aid, or just at the
Your
first
tech.
aid in that
Your
roll?
tech.
My tech. Okay. So 21.
Okay. So Marty, you are now stable, which means you're not bleeding out your conscience, but you're still missing a leg. Excuse me.
Well, good
Um,
news. I know where we can get one.
So we will discuss on if you want to do what kind of leg you want to do. So there were some campus police that were surprised by the gunfight, and we just lost Laurel.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully she'll jump back. Anyway, so they're calling in an ambulance to take Marty to a hospital.
Marty, you mean me?
Yeah, sorry, Corin, my bad. Hopefully Laurel's okay. Okay. So good news is you survived that. Considering he rolled a crit, that could have been the death of you, Corin. So, yeah, okay. Well, okay, so, let's just kind of fast forward here for a couple seconds. The paramedics quickly arrive, and because paramedics are very fast in here, and before you know it, they have you on a stretcher, and they're taking you downstairs, and a police officer begins to radio in that they need somebody to come take the bodies. So What do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, do they have to take the bodies? Because I mean, we need to make some money for Corn's new leg.
Well, you might want to go talk to the police officer who's getting ready to radio in this. He's over here.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
I can now.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what happened. I switched to my phone's Wi-Fi instead of the house Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So have they moved the bodies yet or anything?
Not yet.
Okay. Can I go over there and just like look in the pockets?
Yeah, I will.
They
I'll
already-
post on Discord what you find.
Okay, cool.
That'll keep the stream flowing. Okay.
Yeah.
So Corin is now not here. They took him to the hospital. But
Oh, I was like, I missed a lot. Did he die in the middle? I was like, what happened?
I'm still alive. I'm just unconscious and have to get a prosthetic leg.
yeah.
Okay. That works. I was just like, I left for 2 seconds and someone died. Oh no.
Yeah. That's what happens when you leave. Don't let it happen again.
I blame
So-
Dad for getting home and using the Wi-Fi now.
Okay, so you want to come over here and talk to? Okay, so you guys are over here. Oops. Why is it
So-
dragging?
So in the Cyberpunk 2020 universe, like how susceptible are police to like bribes and stuff, or like? Because I mean, if you know, in the present universe, if you go up to a cop and be like, "Hey, I want that dead guy's limbs," it's not gonna go over well.
It's gonna be a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so body harvesting is quite common.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. And
so-
since this is clearly self-defense,
Yeah. So he's like, okay, look, just why don't you give me a hand getting these bodies downstairs, and then you can do whatever you want, and then I'll call them in from the alley. Okay.
okay, that seems fair to me. I'll carry a whole body by myself. I don't care.
Okay. Okay. So Zen, are you gonna help carry bodies too, or what are you doing?
I mean, my lift is 240, so I'm assuming these guys are
Yeah, you're
not
able to
that
lift
heavy.
I'm very weak.
I can
That's
lift
so
280.
if I'm carrying any of them, it's gonna be with like another person.
Okay. So
Zen
so
and Lowell,
Zen
playing
and the
a good
cop
job.
are carrying two bodies
Okay.
between them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. So Laurel, you kind of have a bunch of eyes on you because, yeah, the shooting's now over. Do you want to
what?
end tonight with a bang?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what time is it? Do we need to keep the party going, or?
Sure, let's keep the party going.
Okay, why don't you give me another performance check. This is your last song for the night. What's the song called?
Midnight.
Okay.
What am I? I'm adding this against my empathy and then my.
Performance.
$16.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't as good as your openers, but you feel like you did a pretty good job, really closing out. Like the gang continues to party. A little bit into the song, the power comes back on, and he's able to put on some like generic background music. At this
Nice.
point, all the bodies are gone too. As let's see if we can get this done real fast. And
So-
Zen and Marty come back with some blood on them, covered, from taking these bodies out.
Oh, so do I need to roll to remove limbs, or?
We're gonna do all that in Discord to keep it
Okay.
from
Okay,
like hammering out the stream.
that works.
So Zen, when you kind of get back to this private booth here and you sit across, you hear Larry say something to the effect of like he's kind of muttering to himself. He's upset. He says, "I know this is HUD's doing." But before you can actually ask him about that, Dollars over here approaches you and he says, "Hey, do you know her?" And he points towards Laurel on stage.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, here's my card, and he gives you a card, and then he proceeds to kind of like walk out.
All right, I'll take it and take a look at it.
Okay. It says dollars boom boom agent, and it's on the back of it. It has like his number, and then he has like another number scribbled under it. It says call me.
Okay. All right.
So Laurel, you have a small fan base here.
Nice.
People are cheering your name. They're yelling bulletproof miniskirt, all that kind of stuff. Too bad Corin didn't have a bulletproof miniskirt on his leg,
Poor guy. He really could have used it.
Yeah. Okay.
I could have even offered my bulletproof thigh-high boots. Like, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, that's going to conclude today's little adventure, Prison Break. Hey, 2 hours on the dot. I couldn't do that better.
Oh wow, nice.
Look at us.
Okay. So before we go, I just had a couple of. I'm trying to do this thing. I got this idea from another GM, so I wanted to just see what's going on. So hey, Zen, how do you feel about how tonight went? Like, how does Zen feel about what happened?
I feel like it went smooth, and we're gonna make some money.
You feel like it went smooth?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty smooth.
If this is smooth,
Somebody lost a leg, but it's.
if this is smooth, I hate to see us on a bad day.
Yeah, same.
Honestly, though, he's right. Though, for a crit, that could have been so much worse.
True.
Yeah, he's alive, so I'm like, yeah, it went fine.
Yeah, he's alive. Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cough real fast. So. Okay, I gotta get a mute button. Okay, okay, so hey, Corin, how do you feel about how things went today?
Well, up until the moment I got shot in the leg and was bleeding out, I thought it was going pretty good.
Okay, how do you feel about actually, and I'll ask this to Zen as well. How do you feel about how that hostage situation went?
At the subway, the hostage situation I thought went extremely well, and we ended it peacefully. But
We killed him.
let me rephrase this: no one else was harmed but the perpetrator.
Yeah, there wasn't really
So
casualties.
in my eyes, and this is Night City, that is considered peaceful.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, the nightclub, other than Laurel playing some very good tunes, when those gang members came in, yeah, that kind of went south quick.
Okay. You guys had a really creative solution for the power outage. By the way, that was I have a chart for rolling for weather, and that's what the weather effect was
awesome.
like. So I added on the drizzle
Okay.
because I just power outage is no, it's a citywide power outage. Anyway, so that's what that was about. I was like, hey, this is going to be
Okay.
perfect.
So that wasn't the gang at all. That was just chance.
That was chance. Yes.
Nice.
That's why I wanted to hammer home that it was literally it was citywide. So there's no way there's no way Voodoo Boys could have done that. So how do you feel about solving this solution to keep the party going? Like, how do you feel about your guys' solution?
I think it was a pretty good. I'm glad I bought those battery packs now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, sorry, I'm going to go back to Zen real fast. How do you feel about the hostage negotiation? You kind of escalated it a little bit. How do you feel about that?
And I have high intimidation, so I was like, I'll just use it this time. But I think next time I'm just gonna shoot.
So to be fair, he rolled under his cool. His cool was 4, and he rolled a 2. That's why it didn't work on him. Other than that, it actually probably would have worked. He probably would have threw his gun down, like, okay, I'm done. Anyway, but not bad. Okay, all right. So hey, Marty, how are you feeling about today?
It had its ups and downs. Overall, we all made it back to the homeless shelter, or I'm assuming that's where we made it back to, safe.
Yeah.
And you win some, you lose some, but we made some money, kept the bad guys from getting Laurel, and sounds like she might, have some sort of future record deal going on or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. And you really didn't do a whole lot in the hostage situation, which is fine. But how do you feel that went down?
I mean, could have gone better, could have gone worse. I mean, in the end, though, no one innocent was harmed, so I'd say it was a success overall.
Okay. Okay. And Laurel, tonight was kind of your big night for getting back into
Yeah.
the music scene. How do you feel about that?
I think it went really good. I was obviously a little nervous on stage at first, but got through it. Yeah, I felt like it went pretty good with like
Right.
the performance and everything. There's a little bit of a hiccup, you know.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to spend some time writing some new songs?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Okay. And what about the hostage situation? You were kind of talking them down for a little bit there. How'd that feel?
I feel like it could have went a little better because I was really trying to get him to like calm down a little bit, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. The woman was saved and she was okay, so that's all that really mattered.
Okay. Okay. And do you have any more thoughts about how the night ended up? You had to apply a kind of a tourniquet to a bloody leg. Was that the first time Laurel's ever done that before?
Yeah, like she's seen it done before, but she'd never actually done it, and that's why she kind of just freaked out and grabbed a wire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might have saved his life. You don't know that might have just been enough to help him get through until the paramedics were able to get there. Okay.
True, true.
So we're gonna again over Discord. I'll let you guys know the ramifications of all that stuff, and I'll be talking to Corin about how he's gonna replace his leg.
Nice.
We'll also be talking about that kind of stuff. Okay. This is going to be the end of the stream. So just want to say thanks for watching. And did you guys ever get a chance to think of a group name?
Oh no.
I had thought about it a little bit, but I couldn't really nail down one that I really liked.
Okay. Okay. So we'll work on that next time. We'll hopefully next time we'll have a name before we start. So we'll see how this ragtag group keeps going along, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.